How's it going? And today I'm gonna go over 50 characters that I'd want to see in the new Mario Strikers Battle League for Nintendo Switch. Last time I did a video on this game, I did a predictions of which characters I think will be in the game, but this time I'm gonna be just listing a huge list of characters I would like to see in the game, and they'll start off fairly probable, and then just get into the crazy wacky characters from the Mario universe, which are definitely not gonna be in the game. So this is far from a prediction of what's gonna be in it. If you want to see a prediction, I did a video on that a couple weeks ago. And if you enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And also consider subscribing if you're new here. But now let's begin my list of 50 characters. And there's actually over 50 characters because some of them I've put into groups. But anyway, the first one is probably one of the most likely to be added into the game, and that's Daisy. It's really weird we haven't even seen Daisy in the game so far. She's usually in like all of the sports games, and she was in the old Mario Strikers games. So I have to put her first. She really needs to be in this. And number 2 I've put Pauline, because Pauline has made a big comeback since Mario Odyssey came out, and it's really cool seeing her in a lot of the new sports games as well. Next I've put Diddy Kong because he is missing from the trailer, and I'd really want to see Diddy Kong come into the game because you can't have Donkey Kong without Diddy. Diddy Kong is my favourite one out of the two, and I really hope they return because they aren't in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is really sad to see. Okay, number 4 I've put Bowser Jr. because we also don't have Bowser Jr. when we have Bowser, and he usually comes along with Bowser, so let's hope they'll add him into the game by release. And at number 5 I've put P.T. Piranha. Now this one may seem a bit weird, but P.T. Piranha was actually in the last Mario Strikers game on the Wii, so it's not going to be impossible that we'll have him in the game. And he was also in Mario Tennis, which was a nice unique character to have in that game. Okay, number 6, this one is really weird, but it's the Robotic Nightmares final boss character from Super Mario Strikers on the GameCube. And I've put this because you could actually unlock them as a playable character at the end of the game. I don't really see it returning, but it would be kind of cool to have it come back, as he looked crazy and really scary compared to the other characters. Okay, now none of these other characters on my list are going to be in any of the previous games, but at number 7 I've put Boo. Boo's a classic Mario character and is in a lot of the other sports games and Mario Kart games, so I've put them here. And I've also put Koopa Troopa for the same reasons. And then at number 9 I've put Toadette. Toadette's like a cool pink version of Toad and is in Mario Kart and Mario Party games, and I hope they return in this game. The one issue with this is I think they might look a bit too similar to Toad sometimes, especially with all the costumes, but I'm sure they can make it work, hopefully. At number 10 I've put Shy Guy, and I think it would be great if we could have all of the different colour variants as well, like you could in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That was a really good feature. And seeing as we're having outfits, maybe you could have like different coloured outfits to go with each one. Next character is Lacquer. I don't know how likely this is, but Lacquer is actually in a lot of Mario games. You just don't usually realise it, like how in Mario Kart he's the guy who picks you up when you fall off the track and everything like that. But it would be kind of cool seeing him with his fishing rod from Mario Odyssey, and he could use the fishing rod as a special attack or something. The next character is Dry Bones, and I've put Dry Bones as I actually prefer Dry Bones to Koopa Troopa, and he is considered a different character, so it's not impossible that he'll be in the game. At number 13 I've put Birdo, and Birdo is one of my favourite characters. They first appeared in Super Mario Bros. 2, which is actually not originally a Mario game, as some of you might already know. That game was like a reskin of a different game because they thought the Lost Levels was too hard for people outside of Japan. But Birdo was introduced in that game, and I've really liked them ever since, as I was first introduced to them in Mario Kart Wii, and I'd love to play as them in the football game. At number 14 I've put Monty Mole, as Monty Mole was actually in Super Mario Party and was my go-to character, so I want to see them in this game too, and they look really goofy running around kicking a football about. Number 15 I've put Goomba, and Goomba's like one of the most OG Mario characters, and he does have boots on already, so he could be pretty good at football. Next I've put Kamek. Kamek's an interesting character. They work alongside with Bowser, especially in the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Kamek is always there to make the boss fights harder with the magic wand. Okay, at number 17 I've got a big group of characters, and they are the Koopalings. Now the Koopalings are in Mario Kart 8, but they take up a lot of character slots, and I wish it was like just a group where you click one and you can choose all of them. So yeah, I'd like them all to come into like one character slot and you can choose any of the Koopalings. That would be pretty cool. And at number 18 I've put Hammer Bro, which is kind of similar to Koopa Troopa, but they do look a bit different, and they could also use their hammer in some sort of special shot, which would look awesome. At number 19, one of my favourite ones would be Chain Chomp. Chain Chomp doesn't even have like legs for hitting the ball, but it could just like bash it around with its head. And Chain Chomp was actually in Mario Tennis Aces, so they made it work there somehow. He like held the racket in his teeth, which was funny. Now we're on to number 20, and I put Funky Kong. This is kind of a weird choice. They're gonna get a bit crazier from now on, but yeah, Funky Kong was everyone's favourite character in Mario Kart Wii for the most part, and I don't even know where he comes from in the actual Donkey Kong games, but it would be kind of a cool throwback to see him again in a new Mario game on the Switch. Okay, the next few ones are also from Donkey Kong, and I've put at number 21 Dixie Kong. You can play as Dixie Kong in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Tropical Freeze. And then I've also put Cranky Kong at number 22, and the same goes for Cranky Kong, you can play as him in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Next I put Wiggler. I've always just loved Wiggler as a character. You can play as Wiggler in Mario Kart 7, and that was one of my favourite characters, although there is another one from that game that I love, which will come up later in the list. But yeah, Wiggler would look so weird running around a football pitch, but I think it would be a fun character to add. Okay, this one's really weird, but I've put Cheep Cheep at 24. This probably isn't even possible because Cheep Cheeps are fish, so it would just drown. They don't drown. I don't know, like suffocate, but yeah, they wouldn't be able to breathe on the football pitch, so they'd just be flopping around. Yeah, so I don't see this one being added, but I think it would be really funny if they did. Number 25, so halfway through now, and I've put King Bob-omb, who's actually just in the new Mario Golf game, so it is quite likely they'll add him into another game. And yeah, he wears shoes, so he can play football fine. There's no logistical problems with adding him in, so I think that would be a great choice. And yeah, number 26, I've put Queen Bee, which was my favourite character from Mario Kart 7, as it's a reference to the Queen Bee in Mario Galaxy, one of my favourite ever games to exist. Number 27, I've put Spike, which was one of my favourite characters in Mario Tennis Aces, and he can actually chuck a spike ball, and I put him in my character predictions list. His special shot could be like he swallows the ball and then chucks it out as a big spike. That'd be crazy. And at number 28, I've put Nabbit, which is the easy mode character from New Super Mario Bros. U, but I think he should return in a few more Mario games, as he's an interesting character. And at number 29, I've put Captain Toadsworth, who I don't think would be a very good football player because he's so old, and he might trip over the ball a bit, but he's such a funny character, although they never really use him in any games at the moment. At number 30, I've put King K Rool. He's a massive crocodile, or something like that, and they actually added him into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. He needs to keep having comebacks and be added into this game too. That would be crazy. At 31, I put Baby Yoshi, because Baby Yoshi is just so cute. It's not even really a proper character, as it's just like Yoshi but younger. But in New Super Mario Bros. U, the Baby Yoshis were adorable. They had like their own little abilities, and each colour meant something else, which is cool. Maybe they could have different coloured ones which do different special shots. At number 32, I've put Ninji, which is an odd choice, but they're basically the little character in Super Mario Maker that shows where everyone died, I think. But they randomly added Ninji into the new Mario Golf game as a DLC update, which was really surprising. I thought it was such a cool character choice, so maybe they'll bring it back for this game too. Number 33, I've put Charge and Chuck. These were featured a lot in Mario Odyssey as well. I was recently playing that again, and so it made me think of them, and I want them in the game. And I've also put Bully as 34, which are featured in Super Mario 3D World quite a bit as well. And there's even cat versions of them now. Maybe that could be an outfit in the game for them. And number 35, I've put Lubba, or Luba. He's like the big guy in Super Mario Galaxy 2. I've always loved that character, as it looks so squishy. Yeah, I'd love to play as them. And then at number 36, I've put Piantas, because I'm a big Super Mario Sunshine fan as well. Like any of the 3D Mario games I love. And yeah, Piantas are really interesting. They have their own plaza, like Delfino Plaza, and they just live their life. It looks pretty chill, and I'd love to see them in more games. At number 37, I put Plessy, who is from Super Mario 3D World. Kind of a weird choice. They are so massive and don't even have like proper legs, but I thought I'd add them. Number 38 is a group of people again, and these are the Sprixies from Super Mario 3D World. The Sprixies are basically the princesses you have to save that Bowser's captured in bottles. They're very tiny though, so I'd feel like they wouldn't be a character in this game. Number 39, I put Professor Egad as a nod to Luigi's Mansion. He's literally never featured in any Mario games really, so not very likely, but it would be a cool one to bring back. At number 40, I've put Big Massive, which is from the Mario and Luigi games. I thought he just looked funny, so I put him on the list. At number 41, I've put Dory, which is in Super Mario Odyssey and just swims around, so I guess it wouldn't be likely to be in the game because they spend their time in water like Plessy as well. At number 42, I've put Gino, which people love Gino. They always wanted him in Smash Bros, but we never got it. This is from Super Mario RPG, which is such an old game now, but Nintendo are kind of like forgetting about it, so I don't think it would be in the game, and it's not really a recurring Mario character. But number 43, I put Glydon, which was a new character in Super Mario Odyssey, where you could fly around, and he was actually used for a massive skip in the hardest level of the game. Comment down below if you know that skip. Now 44, I've put Goopa Blooper, which is like the big squid boss you can fight, and was in Super Mario Sunshine. It would look kind of crazy them playing football with their tentacles. They could have some massive special attack with that. Okay, 45, I've put the Broodals, which is another group of characters. These are the bosses in Super Mario Odyssey, which are kind of like the Koopalings. They're all rabbits, which is a weird choice, but I guess we do have like the rabbits game with Mario now, but it would be cool to see them in other games, not just Mario Odyssey. Okay, 46, I put Major Burrows, which is a boss in Super Mario Galaxy. He's a mole that runs around underground. He could have a cool special attack where he can go under the ground and then header the football from underneath it. And at 47 I put MC Ballyhoo, which is a very unknown character. He was only in Mario Party 8, which was the first Mario Party game I played, so I have good memories with it. And he basically was like the host of the game and the whole area, really. He's a very interesting character though. He's actually a hat, just like Cappy is, so he kind of started that trend. Now 48 I put Polter Pup because I love dogs, and this is the puppy in the new Luigi's Mansion game on Switch, which like follows you around and helps you out finding secrets. And at 49 I wanted to put another dog, so I put Poochie, which is in Super Mario Odyssey, and also another helpful dog. And at number 50, the final character I've put is Tanuki, and Tanuki is in Super Mario Sunshine, and I just love his character design. You also get Tanuki Mario suits, so it'd be kind of cool to see the original Tanuki in the game. That was my massive list of 50 characters. Let me know which one of the ones I chose are your favourite, and also comment any other characters you can think of that you'd like to see in the game, as I'm really interested if there's even any more you guys can come up with, because I've gone through a huge list of them now. This was really fun to make though, and obviously my character ideas are absurd. Barely any of these are likely to be in the game, but I thought it was just quite fun to do, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and maybe you found out about some new Mario characters. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, as I do a lot more content like this on other Nintendo games, and I'll keep you updated on any news on the Mario Strikers game coming out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.